like this beautiful tree, very symmetrical, nicely shaped, and you have this road perfectly curved. I'm waiting for maybe a nice car or only one person on a moped to be just there at the end of the road. And I'm roughly at 40mm, which makes a nice natural field of view to make sure to have the tree beautifully in the frame. You also have that nice mountain in the background. Really, I love this frame. Really like how the light is hitting a little bit these beautiful vivid leaves. So I can shoot it at 50mm equivalent, have something pretty minimal, focusing on the textures. And today, I don't know if you can see it, I put my lens into an automatic aperture, which means that the only thing I'm telling my camera now is just to have a 1/100 minimum shutter speed, and I leave everything to the camera. There's plenty of light, so the camera will always sit around, let's see, around f5.6, f7.1, f8, which is where the lens usually performs the best. You will have the best sharpness, low vignetting and all that. And unless I strictly go for something with a shallower depth of field, I can take back control on the aperture and open up as much as possible. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy and confident with my lens ability to analyze the scene and the lighting condition to have the best results. So then what I can do is focusing on the composition, my framing and everything. 50mm equivalent. You see that guy coming with on the moped. .23, 35mm equivalent. Here we have a beautiful little scene with just that road going uphill, really going into the jungle. It seems so well preserved, so wild. I'm taking this frame at 50mm equivalent. I can exclude the sky, which is quite interesting, I would say. I'm using my XE4, which is APS-C, but when I refer to any focal length, I try to use the full frame terms because it's easier to understand. Here we can max it out at 55, which is approximately 75, almost 80mm, and have a nice shot of that long road. Would like it better with only one person on a scooter or something. Now it was a bit too close. I don't want my subject to go towards the other direction. I want to come towards me. So I'll wait a few minutes here. Got it. .35mm horizontal here. Tack. Beautiful leaves just hit by the light coming from the back. Trying to compose something vertically maybe here. And I guess 35 would work nice. I will try again this composition because you see I framed it somewhat like that with my camera like at my eye level, and the issue is that the roof of that little house to me was a bit closer to the sky. The little section of a mountain behind was a bit too thin, so what I can do is bring my camera slightly more up to have a bit more of that little section of the mountain, and it should look a bit better. Yes, it does. Maybe this one at 28mm could even work best. Beautiful red and green combination, which are complementary colors. You can go for a pretty minimal composition. Vertical. Another nice green and red combination. I really found that green and red are very dominant color here in Thailand. Could even go tighter. This could be a situation where a shallower depth of field could work, trying to have only that house in the background in focus. So I will exit the auto aperture mode. Put my aperture all the way down. Focus, recompose. There's a nice cloud formation up there. 35mm going vertical might be the best solution here. Now there's a cloud passing by, but with the light, interestingly, down there's a bit of a slightly brighter area, which makes a nice contrast. This area is pretty much dead, but when the sun hits that area, and if someone walks down there, could work well, because here all the surroundings is pretty dark, and I love the dynamism of this rain. Shooting it at 50mm. There's someone with a scooter. Light is not there, but let's grab the shot anyway. I like this old school gasoline tank, but pretty difficult to compose something that makes sense. quite simple rule of third, and I think there's not too much overlap going on, so it's decently clean. Up. I think I've never been in such wild environment taking photos. It's green literally everywhere. There's the road, little houses, and that's it. Greens everywhere. Oh, little blue house. Maybe you can compose something at 80 mil. Not going up a lot longer. I will go back down soon. Soon, like right now. Like this frame too. The road is getting lost into the wild and the green. I was attracted by these trees, one still standing up strong and the other one like going down, and they have a similar shape, this V shape, and if you do something vertical like this, I find it quite interesting. I am at 28 mil. Right in the center, maybe again 35mm equivalent. Or actually this one could be 28.